Hi, Love Tribe. It's Tracy. I'm back again. Okay, so I don't know. I guess in order to use any of my damn devices to make videos, they've got to stay within 35 minutes. It's kind of a good thing because people get bored when they have too long of a video. But I think that's the reason why. So today, we're going to get your daily love vibe, and we're going to try to keep it short and sweet, but very, very, very informative. Yesterday's was like a lot of fire, guys. I never know if the daily love vibe is going to be a continuation of energy from the day before, or if it's, a new story for different people. Because when you read for so many people, spirit tends to select messages for those who really need to hear it the most. So remember that not all of the messages are for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It might not be your story, but I'm curious to see whether or not today's reading will have any resolution to yesterday's fiery reading. Just saying. Okay, we got your Moonology cards. I don't always shuffle on camera, but I'm winging it. I need to go get my bath. I need to get dressed. I'm going to dinner with my family. So I wanted to get this uploaded. I had several private readings to get uploaded and had some difficulties as usual. However, I think I'm experiencing Mercury retrograde a little bit earlier than everybody else, but that's okay. It's okay. Maybe when Mercury retrograde really gets here, I'll just have a wonderful time, right? So let's get, oh, I like that card right out of the freaking gate. Wow. Wow. Hold on. Let me move you back because we're going to pull you down to your reading here. Don't forget to hit the like button if it resonates, even if it doesn't resonate, because some of them will, So support me. I'm working hard for you. Trust me, I've been freaking working hard. I'm so disappointed that those zodiac readings wouldn't upload. I'm just so disappointed. But it's okay. I've got my deck upside down, apparently. Let me turn these cards around. All right, so let's get into this reading. Thank you. That wanted to come out 3 times now. It tried to flip out. All right, bottom of the deck. Page of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. So this is I feel like this was an offer made a while ago. This is either an apology or a small token of love. Baby conversations, it's could be lighthearted conversations with somebody that you have feelings for, or they have feelings for you. Whatever this was, it feels like, because with the 7 of Pentacles, it's been there for a while, right? I'm going to pull you down to the reading. You don't want to look at me. I look a mess. Down, here we go. Okay, so what we have here is an investment. Somebody made an investment in this small gesture. Like I said, the page is always, it's something new. It's a message. Could be spirit communication, but I don't see that with the 7 of Pentacles. I think this is somebody that came around and told you, hey, I kind of like you. Let's go to dinner, or let's go to lunch, or can we talk, or whatever. It's just a small token. It doesn't seem to be a real committed offer. Or I don't want to say committed, but it's not a large offer. But boy, oh boy, do you have spiritual big stuff hanging out here. Because we have the 4 of Wands clarified by the 3 of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in, possibly with a divine counterpart. Because then we have the Fool clarified by the Empress, and we have the Star card being clarified by the Hierophant. Then we have the King of Swords clarified by the 5 of Cups. Okay, your Moonology cards are don't let pride get in your way. Your commitment is being tested, and know that you are good enough. All right, so this is an investment. This is something that's been hanging out for a little while. I know that's a solid because we have the Three of Wands and we have the Five of Cups. You can't feel sad and depressed about something that you really aren't invested in, that hasn't been there, right? Like if somebody just walked up to your door with flowers and said, I've been watching you for a while and I think you're kind of cute. Would you like to go out? That's not going to leave you in a Five of Cups or a Three of Wands statute. So this is something that's been hanging out for a while. It's actually been maturing and growing. So however this plays into your situation, because remember, it's a relationship read. You're supposed to set your intentions for what kind of relationship, whether it's you with your significant other or a love interest that's new. I don't feel new, guys. Just telling you, don't feel new. And for me as a reader, the Four of Wands is a union card, and sometimes it's a twin flame union because of the 1111. If that resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, then it's just a union card. It could be a marriage, it could be moving in together, it could be living together. But it's a committed union. And being clarified by the Three of Wands, I don't think it's here yet. I think you're waiting for it because you've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Maybe this Page of Cups is waiting on you to make a decision, or vice versa. Because then we have the Fool's card clarified by this Empress. And I love to see the Empress in any reading because that's some really, really awesome energy. It's fertile, it's abundance, it's stability, security, it's emotion, it's living the highest and best life. Divine feminine energy. Definitely feminine energy. Some readers look at the Hierophant as divine masculine. Usually in my readings, I don't. Divine masculine for me is usually the Emperor or the Sun card. But I feel like somebody's made an offer and somebody else is waiting for the answer. They're wanting you to take a leap of faith. And I feel like it's a really solid offer. I mean, this Empress, she's just the mama. She encompasses all of the queens. So this is like really deep. Somebody has very deep emotions, but they're not showing them. They're not showing them. They're showing up as a page. Like, oh, I kind of like you. It's bullshit. I'm just here to tell you. They like you a lot more than they're willing to say. Because they're actually either, like I said, roles can be reversed. So take it as it resonates. This is either your energy or your person's energy or your situation. But somebody wants to take a leap of faith toward their Empress, is what I'm seeing. And they're hoping for union. They're waiting for their ships to come in. It's almost harvest time when that Seven of Pentacles shows up. So next up, we have the Star card, clarified by the Hierophant. So that tells me destiny. It has destiny written all over it. That pairing right there is like the fates. The Moira, right? Showing up right here, the three fates. The weaver, what are the fates? It's the fabric weaver of life, the thread cutter, the thread measurer and the thread cutter. I can't remember. I just recently read an article on that. Look it up. But I really feel like fate, this is destiny. This is a destined union. When I see the Star card with the Hierophant, this is somebody's wish fulfillment. You probably have been working and earning really good karma, so you've made a wish, and destiny is here to reward you with your wish fulfillment. But what I'm hearing is something has to go. Something's got to go. We've had this message for several days now. This King of Swords, he can be, an authority figure. It could be somebody who's giving you advice or counsel. But the King of Swords is very articulate. They're a good communicator, and they're very intelligent. And then we've got the Five of Cups. Somebody has loss and regret. So what I'm seeing here is a resistance. What you resist will persist. I'm just here to tell you. Because this is destined. This situation, however it shows up in your life, is a destined occurrence. This is meant to happen. And I think for some of you, this King of Swords I think your person is going to come forward eventually. Instead of showing up as this page, they're going to show up as the king that they are, right? And they're going to speak their truth. They're going to get real clear with you on how sad they are about the way things went down in the past. So your oracles say, don't let pride get in your way. And when I see this King of Swords, sometimes he's pretty proud. I'm just saying. He's not real in touch with his emotions. I think because his emotions are very painful, so he kind of distances himself from them. But there's definitely moments when he's deep in them. But when he comes and communicates to you, he's not going to be in his heart chakra. He's going to be in his intelligence, his, communication skills. And when I say his and hers, I'm reading energy. You guys know the drill. It doesn't matter what type of body it shows up in, right? So don't let pride get in your way. If this is you, if you're going to show up as, the no-nonsense king, I'm just going to tell it like it is, speak my truth, and dare you to question me. Try to get a little bit in your feelings, because if you're going to be talking to your person, or your person's going to be talking to you about how they feel about the past, how sad they are about the way things were in the past, you can't let your pride get in the way. And your commitment is being tested. Definitely. To know your worth. Hold your vision. Because you are good enough. So if this person has been coming at you in the past as this page, and you're like really not interested in involving yourself in a situation that doesn't seem authentic or with the potential for growth, I think you need to know your worth and set some healthy boundaries, but don't let pride, like, you can't come at it from a distorted ego. You got to be authentic. You got to take your mask off. You got to have clear, concise communication, and don't let your pride get in the way. And know that your commitment is being tested right now. And if you are a twin flame, right now, with all the alignments in the astrology right now, it is true. Your commitment is being tested. You need to have faith. You need to have faith, right? If you're questioning your journey, questioning, how this plays out in your life, or if it's for you, then I think what Spirit's trying to tell you is it's okay. It's okay to have healthy boundaries. It's okay to say, if you're in a third-party situation, that's not acceptable. If you're not giving me 100% of you, that's not acceptable. If you're not going to be honest and authentic, that's not acceptable. If you're not choosing me, that's not acceptable. There are healthy boundaries that you can put up, because the Empress does not take anything less than what she knows she's worthy of. Okay, so hold your vision. Know that your commitment is being tested. Don't let distorted ego and pride get in the way, because this is destined. This is definitely fated to happen. And somebody is waiting for this union, waiting for their ships to come in, wanting a new beginning with their Empress. Or it could be the Empress wanting the new beginning, right? Either way. But this is faded. Star card with the Hierophant. These kind of relationships, when they start happening, when you've been activated, it's a spiritual journey. I know you look at it in the 3D like it's just a romantic gesture, right? It's just someone I love. But no, this is deeper. This is bigger. This is more. This is spiritual big stuff. This relationship, this agitation, this whatever this journey that you're embarking on or wanting to embark on is going to upgrade you spiritually. Okay, so let's get you some romance angel cards. I don't want to go over on time because then romance angels for today's daily love vibe, please. Romance angels for today's. Yeah, see, deception. Somebody's pretending to be a page when they're really a king is what I'm hearing. And they're holding back. They're not being completely honest about their feelings for you. And they might not even be being honest with themselves about their feelings for you. Okay. All right. So this is what we've got. First card out was deception. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this situation. That could be lying to themselves, or that could just be them not communicating authenticity. They're bringing you these little baby messages when really what they need to be doing is speaking their truth. Okay. And then it says, this is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Express your love. Somebody is not expressing. That's that King of Swords. Somebody needs to speak clearly, okay? They need to not be a page. They need to step in their kingdom, because I really feel like they are a king, because if it is divine masculine and feminine, of course they're a king, right? But they're pretending to be a page. They're pretending like, oh, I like you, when really it's, oh, I am so madly in love with you. But they might be lying to themselves too. So, but this is a soulmate worth waiting for. Express your love and have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Why? Because your commitment is being tested. So if you've been wanting to give up, if you've been wanting to give in, there's a song there. Can't bring it to my mind, though. I can't bring it to my mind. But you want to give up, you want to give in, you want to lose this fight. There's a song there. So advice, Spirit, advice for this situation. What do my peeps need to know for the daily love vibe? Willingness. Be willing to change your mind. Be willing to open up to the new. Your willingness creates an opening for opportunity and growth. Then you have love. There's the willingness. Love. I can't hold it so you can see it. Embrace the love that's already in your life and open up for the new. There's love in the air. Follow your heart. And then where are we at time-wise? I think I have time to do a postcard from Spirit. Postcard from Spirit. Dear you, there is balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender with non-resistance. You know, I kind of think that's what the twins are doing. I don't know if this is a twin flame reading. I'm just saying you're gonna know, and you're gonna take it. If it's not, it's definitely a love relationship. But this thing where it says the best course of action is to surrender and have non-resistance, I think that is where you're being tested. Your commitment is being tested, because You need to have self-love. You need to know you're good enough, and you need to make sure that this person or situation is honoring you as a person, because this is a spiritual upgrade, and you cannot be on the ascension path without knowing your self-worth. So if your commitment is being tested, it's because you need to release the outcome. We've talked about this before. When you're trying to manifest something into your reality, you can design it, you can have passion for it, you can use all of your tools, but in the end you've got to release the outcome to the divine, because look at, if that divine ain't showing up right there, man, just boom. So there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you're faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is to surrender to non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Yeah, this is all about manifesting. Spirit's trying to tell you the best way to manifest is to hold your vision, know your worth, know that your commitment is being tested, and don't let distorted ego get in the way. Be in the flow, be in the ebb and flow. And somebody needs to be real here. Somebody needs to speak their truth. Okay. And they have a lot of loss and regret. And I think they might tell you about it, or at least I hope that's what's going to happen here. Okay. I love you guys. I hope that resonates. Please have a blessed day. And we will see you on the flip side. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let me close that out. Bye, guys.